What is up, everybody? So today we're going to be talking about Words of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson, another 5-minute review. So if you, again, this is a sequel to Way of Kings, so if you want to stay spoiler free, just watch the first minute of this video. But for this is more of the good stuff, right? If you like Way of Kings, you're gonna love Words of Radiance. This is a 5 out of 5 for me. As a sequel, it's one of the best sequels of any book series I've ever read. It's more of Kaladin, more of Shallan, more of Dalinar. You got some old people in the first book that have a bigger role to play in this one. You have some new characters that get introduced. It's more of the same, where you have parts of the story with interludes in between. More of like the interludes coming into play from previous books. So if you want to read it, if you like The Way of Kings, that's what I would recommend. We're moving into the spoiler part now, so if you don't want to listen, you should probably leave the video. But yeah, this is a sequel to The Way of Kings. So at the end of The Way of Kings, Shallan finds out some information about Yasna, and so she's learning about what her abilities are like, as well as Yasna's. And then you have Kaladin, who ends up learning that he has abilities by when he was, and you kind of find out how he was protecting his bridge crew throughout the whole time. He has a relationship now with his crew, and he starts developing a relationship with Dalinar. And Dalinar and the nobility are considered light eyes, right? And so light eyes are the people at the top, and dark eyes are basically the workers and the slave. So Kaladin has some personal opinions about that, and so it's him navigating his biases with the light eyes, as well as Dalinar navigating the light eyes biases with the dark eyes. And then for Dalinar, he's starting to realize kind of like what's going on with his visions that he's been having throughout the first book, as well as diving deeper into the relationship with him and Navani, his relationship with Elhokar, and more representation with Adolin, his son. So I think if you like Way of Kings, I think that you will like Words of Radiance. I think that it is I think it is better than Way of Kings by a lot, and that's saying a lot because Way of Kings was pretty good. I think that the story, the pacing is set really well. I think that the world building continues. I think that understanding the characters' backstories helps you kind of develop a deeper relationship with the characters, so you're a lot more invested in the story. And I think that you start understanding kind of like how the magic system works in Stormlight Archive. So if you're familiar with other of Brandon Sanderson's works, for example, like Mistborn, it goes right away with telling you how the magic system works, whereas Stormlight starts by telling you the story, and then you kind of just get the magic system as you go through the story. So yeah, I think again this is 5 out of 5 for me, and I think if you like Way of Kings, you're gonna like Words of Radiance.